Here's the tail of the tape for the grand finals of the Back to Warcraft NA LUL Weekly number 3. It took a little while, but we got here eventually. XiaoKai, a new name in Weekly Cups, at least for me, against, of course, Hitman. XiaoKai did play Orc throughout the bracket, but he is going to be playing Undead here in the grand finals. I guess he doesn't want to play Mirror. He wants to play a matchup that some people in the world may argue nowadays is even Undead favored? Did Happy sort of shift the tides in the favor of the Undead? We're going to find out. Amazonia map number 1 because the map pool is crazy this week. Tony Maroney 32, thank you for the raid of 71. Appreciate you. How you doing? Just in time for the grand finals. Just in time. Oh, just in time. Okay, so XiaoKai, upper right. Hitman, of course, bottom left. Farseer headhunters for Hitman. And Death Knight ghouls. Oh, no. Ted Fiends for XiaoKai. What a crazy man. Do you frequent the livestream fail subreddit? Once per day. Just once per day. Not twice, not 3 times. I just try to do it once per day, okay? Don't judge me. What you might call I was gonna say Twitch loser, but that's kind of rude to say, isn't it? But I watch a lot of Twitch. Too much. I watch too much Twitch, okay? There's too many streamers to keep up with nowadays. There's too many good streamers. But yeah, I watch a lot of Twitch and a lot of YouTube. I'm very hip with the internet. Creeping begins. XiaoKai gonna struggle to creep himself. I mean, this is kind of why we see ghoul openers nowadays, because it makes it just so much easier to creep. But he's gonna do. This is almost like the old school versus human creep route opener, isn't it? Well, imagine XiaoKai runs straight over here with his Death Knight. Oh, he is. 2 coils? Never mind. The Farseer levels up. Yeah, he doesn't even have enough mana to kill the Farseer. XiaoKai ever play Undead? He was originally an Undead player, no? I don't think I'm misremembering that. Shop for Hitman should be built right now. Any minute now. Hitman pulls the expansion? And he's actually going to get away with it? Because XiaoKai did not expect that, as I didn't either. Alright, yeah, Smurf saying in the chat, XiaoKai was Undead made for 10 years. He swapped out the Farseer header patch. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh my god. The Hurl Boulder ability on the Rock Golem, guys. Is he going to throw another boulder? Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay, and Hitman actually gets away with this, and he's not even going to lose anything. He's not even going to lose the grunt. He's going to get level 3. And XiaoKai's still level 1. The shop was kind of forgotten about, though. See, if this was a ghoul opener for XiaoKai, he would have already been level 3 and in Hitman's face. Which probably results in some dead units. Still might, but this DK is just so under-leveled. I'm so used to DKs being level 3, like 30 seconds into the game. That coil will help, though.
The player's forces are under attack.
Carson, I can recommend you some ancient books if you want to become a sage. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just stick to watching Amaranth instead. Skeleton denied. A wolf? He's just creeping so slowly. Hitman. Probably gonna do this straight tier 3 style, immediate tiny great hall, second barracks headhunters. If that sounded confusing to you, you'll know after this game what build I'm talking about, because Hitman will probably do that for the entirety of the series. And it will be confirmed if we see tier 3 right now. Right now. There it is. Okay. Yep, so that's going to be the build order. Talk more about it later. Death Knight's finally level 3. He's going to be forced into a town portal, maybe a town portal trade even here. Unfortunately for Hitman, didn't get level 3 there, so no level 2 Chain Lightning. Oh, this might be a canceled tech, though. XiaoKai has the town portal right now. Hitman, town portals. Actually, XiaoKai doesn't lose anything. He's going to get one headhunter. No, gets the grunt. Doesn't get the grunt. He got greedy. He could have just coiled the headhunter and gotten the guaranteed kill, but he went for the grunt. So TP's exchanged, but XiaoKai didn't lose any acolytes. If he lost one acolyte, he might have had to cancel his tech. Possibly. Because that's what? 20% of 1,200 about? Maybe not worth it. 220 gold? Wait, is that right? 240 gold, right? 240 gold. Maybe not worth it. Because the tech had 2 minutes left. He gets 2 though. And Dark Ranger creeps close to 3 as well. And both players gonna reach tier 3. Oh, actually, never mind. Hitman builds a bestiary. That probably means no tiny great hall. Playing it kind of a standard way. An old school standard way. Like War 3 Champions, you know, season 10 sort of way. Oh, nice silence. No raider here, but Stomp. The silence is going to run out soon. And these two fiends might be dying. One, maybe. Okay, just one. Is he going to waste a coil? No, doesn't waste a coil. Oh, there's another Stomp, though. The Dark Ranger's is dead. The lag! No! No, the lag! Why did they let observers in here? Is Hitman gonna let the Dark Ranger live? Okay, no observers. No observers. I don't know why they let 2 observers that weren't casting in here. Is Hitman gonna let the Dark Ranger live? I don't know. It's a moral question. It's a moral question. Okay, coil lands. Might have helped XiaoKai, actually. Maybe a little bit. Fiend gets surrounded, though. Alright, so both players kind of lose a lot, though. A little bit scrappy, eh? But that's what? 2 fiends? You guys will remember back to, I believe it was Infi or TH versus an undead player. And there was an undead player that got a little bit of lag. Or it was Infi that got a little bit of lag. Maybe it was Infi versus 120. And Infi lagged, and 120 got a surround on his paladin during the lag. And then while they were paused waiting for the lag to go away, 120 says, I'll let your paladin go. I'll let your paladin escape. That's sort of what I was getting at there. Because sometimes players will do that. I don't know if it's their duty to do that, though. Oh, is that the translator for XiaoKai? That's unfortunate. Hitman. Maybe overstayed his welcome in the middle. Now Orb online, Destroyer form going to be on the line. Hitman doesn't seem to be in perfect shape to fight right now. But maybe with that Orb himself and the Shadowhunter meeting up, could be good enough. Potion of invulnerability passed over. Can break the silence with that. Hitman, I don't know if he's would be wise to fight right now. He seems to not think so either. Oh, he's gonna go for red camp, isn't he? The dirty birdie boy. He is. He is. I am wealthy and powerful. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Soda Pop and sub as well. All right. Side versus TH at WCL. There it is. There it is. Side, let it go. There it is. There it is. Oh, burrows exposed. There's no TP, right? Oh, Hitman's gonna lose a lot of burrows here. My guess is, I was gonna say 3, but I think all 4 are dead. And then XiaoKai can just town portal away. Every peon he kills right now is a peon that's not gonna be easily remade. Oh, what a play from XiaoKai. Okay, 3 burrows. Every peon you can kill and get out of here. Every single one you can kill. But you do have to get out of here. He's just fighting? Oh, I think this is a mistake for XiaoKai. Just get the hell out of here. You did so much damage. Why are you staying? Oh, maybe he's staying to try to kill the TC. That's a big potion of vulnerability. He just... The Lich? Potion of vulnerability. Why is he staying? Dark Ranger's dead. What the hell, dude? He loses the feed as well. That was a game-winning play for XiaoKai, and he just stays there until he loses.
A player's forces are under attack.
My heart. My heart and soul. Dude, he killed like all those peons. Look how few peons Hitman has 2 lumber peons. Still can't rebuild them. Barely any lumber to macro. Imagine he just TP's out. Imagine he uses just a coil on a peon, a nova on another peon, kills like he probably could have killed 2 more before getting out of there, XiaoKai. And still gotten out of there. Maybe he loses 1 fiend. I think he could have, yeah. Not to mention he could have killed all 4 burrows in the time he had as well. Oh, it hurts. It hurts my soul. He had the game won right there. But maybe opportunity. Foil. Heal scroll not used. So TC just is dead. NA LUL. TC's back. Amazing XiaoKai recovered so quickly. I guess the burrows, though. The burrows did do a lot of damage. They did do a lot of damage to Hitman, who's struggling to recover still. Imagine he didn't lose all those units. Look how much Hitman's struggling. He can't build anything. He can't build anything at all.
Players' forces are under attack.
Why'd XiaoKai have to lose 3 fiends and his Dark Ranger? It hurts. From GG to GG. Oh. Bit of accuracy. Okay, that's a nice find. So Hitman's gotten a lot of creeps now. Looks like he sold both red camp items, though. One was battle drums. Oh, one was Cloak of Flames, one was battle drums, I think, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
And that's a weird comment. Okay. XiaoKai 60 supply. He's still making it work. He's still making it work. Hitman could win this fight in theory, but it's going to be extremely difficult, no doubt. Oh, DK. Oh, okay, that was the red camp item. I'm sorry, I missed that. He got Endurance Aura. I was busy yelling about that fight. Oh, the DK. Okay, Potion of Vulnerability passed, but now the Lich. out of position. I was busy yelling about the burrow thing. I didn't even notice XiaoKai got the red camp. Destro falls. As I said, it's going to be really difficult for Hitman to win the fight, but sometimes you just focus the DK and win the game, don't you? This was 20 supply down for Hitman. This was 20 supply down. Oh, CORSAIR. Not going to fall. This stomp is going to be huge. It is. Is there a coil? There's lots of coils. Maybe the heroes can make the difference at the late stage of this fight. The supply is still even. Still a lot of coils. Oh, there's a stomp now, though. Oh, and it lands on everything. Chain lightning, and it doesn't even need the chain lightning to secure the lich kill, and GG is called 1-0 for Hitman. Not without adversity, though, does Hitman win that game. Mistakes on both sides, let's say. Alright, game 2 will be on Concealed Hill. We'll see if Hitman can get the 2-0, if XiaoKai can tie it up. Of course, this is a best of 5. And here's game 2, Concealed Hill. Upper right is XiaoKai. Hopefully he goes ghouls this time. Okay, he's gonna go ghouls this time. Thank the Lord. Bottom left here is Hitman. Hitman is capable of playing Blade Master in this matchup, but hasn't been favoring it recently. Maybe seeing Ted Fiends game 1, Hitman could be like, oh, okay, maybe I can play Blade now, which would be a good sort of metagame in the build orders from XiaoKai now that he's going ghouls. We'll see. We'll see. But then I guess suppose the question becomes is how good are ghouls against Blade Master? Okay, there's a Blade Master. Hard to say. I mean, obviously this ghoul build was made to counter Farseer Headers, but I can't help but think sometimes that it's pretty good against Blade. But I suppose Hitman gets the upper hand of this build order, right? Right? Because XiaoKai was going Ted Fiends to counter Blade. Now he's going ghouls to counter Farseer, and Hitman got the right build order both games. Somebody that understands this matchup, can you tell me if that's the case? I don't know. Death Knight coming out. And the Blade Master could go crit first. Would be very Hitman-esque. Oh, love the Acolyte block. So annoying. Oh, it's ultra annoying. See, you can't even kill it. You just have to accept that you're delayed by 5 seconds. Like, looking for that critter. Where the hell's the critter? It's right here. So far away. Oh, the DK. Running straight across. He's hoping they steal, like, the Trapper. I don't think he has the time to steal the Trapper. Maybe. Maybe, yeah, just for the Trapper. Maybe. Maybe not, though. Okay. Yeah, now that Hitman did that little movement, he is. Okay. Does get it. Okay. Was it all worth it in the end? I don't know. Wants to cancel the salve. Does. Weird build order from XiaoKai. He could be split creeping with ghouls if he had only a couple more. I think maybe 5 would be bare minimum for this. Another question, do undead players ever play Dreadlord in pro matches? Yes. Well, if you watch War 3 Champions, we saw a couple of Dreadlords. We might have even seen the best undead in the world playing Dreadlord at a time.
A player's forces are under attack.
XiaoKai so far has just canceled the salve and stole a trapper. But Hitman's on level 1. Maybe that's what XiaoKai wants. Hard to say who ends up ahead here. If both players stay on level 1, I would have to imagine the Blade Master player would be fine with that. But that was the case in 2012. It might not be the case nowadays. And the ghouls start split creeping. Okay, this is the power of this harass for XiaoKai. But if the DK gets level 2 in front of the blade might just be like, alright, and run over and steal the item, because he'll know exactly where the ghouls have crept. Skeleton could have woken this up, it would have been so sick. Kind of like this play from XiaoKai, it's all sort of coming together now. Still got plenty of mana to coil steal these. Oh yeah, this is real good. Oh, runs right into a surround? Gets bashed now. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's got a staff. Crit. Okay, good thing he bought that staff. That's why he had to kill the tunneler first. Because he could have got bashed out of his staff by the creep that was attacking him. He actually had to risk it a bit more than he otherwise would have had to. Now Hitman's going to get level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Both will be level 3 pretty soon. XiaoKai will need to take a green after this, though. There's a straight tier 3. Sacrificial Pit. Before Slaughterhouse. My man. Love it. Another ring for Hitman. 2 of them.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade actually doesn't get level 3. Gets a cloak as well. How many of these items is he going to sell? I suppose you could save the rings for the TC. And that's what Hitman's going to do. XiaoKai is going to get level 3. Hitman is going to pull the red. Becomes difficult to creep your shadow up once the DK is level 3. And of course, once the Lich meets up with him. XiaoKai is going to do just that. We notice buys a mana pot on the Lich. And he's going to go Nova first and just try to harass all the live long day. And there's a shade now here. Oh, imagine if the shade dies to the shockwave. And this blade might just be dead. Okay, Hex now. Hitman has to maybe speed scroll away. Does speed scroll and salves. But there's still a shade. He can see over the trees. And XiaoKai now Coil Nova can get this. Oh, sick play. And he's still got mana for days as well. He's got a mana pot. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Super duper wicked from XiaoKai. Hitman gonna waste no time, but there's a shade on top of him. Oh, the Shadow's dead? Shadow's dead as heck. The Hex misses. The SH is dead. And you know what? Other stuff is dead as well. Headhunter goes down. This Grunt might be dead as well. Oh, maybe not. There's no coil. One mana stealing used. Okay. And he gets the Lich. The TP was passed, actually. Oh, he might have to staff out. The Hitman gets some consolation there. Do they end up even? still say XiaoKai is in a better spot. Yeah, he got a headhunter and he got the red camp. So XiaoKai ends up ahead. But Hitman at least gets the Lich kill, and his blade is going to be level 4 super soon. Upper Ranger 3rd. Hitman also tier 3 now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ensnare this grunt. Ensnare this grunt. That would be the most standard thing for those creeps to do. I love the shade. I don't know if it's good, but I love it. Ooh, Hitman saves the tome, a man of the people. Shadowhunter is gonna be level 2 for quite a while. Unless Hitman can somehow get the lab of XiaoKai, which he might be able to, because XiaoKai might go for this red. He's got enough anti-air in the way of heroes now to do so.
A player's forces are under attack.
And goes for the lab. XiaoKai is going to be right on top of him. A lot of skellies going towards the main, and they have decent duration. But the shade always gives XiaoKai the upper hand. No silence currently. XiaoKai looking for that greater mana. Hitman just happy to be able to take the green camp at the same time. Yeah, Shade is kind of owning. Kind of owning, and there's the greater mana. Just perfect info, perfect timings. Okay, those skeletons didn't do much. And Hitman still doesn't realize there's a Shade because he hasn't actually made it into XiaoKai's base ever in this game. Shadowrunner needs a couple of kills to get level 3. There it is, the Trapper. Oh, he's gonna need it to save the blade. Also needs to push him vulnerability, Hitman. But XiaoKai just stole it. This is a tough timing again for Hitman to hold, just like on Amazonia. I said it there. But I'll say it here. Ward now for XiaoKai as well. Blade Master. Does he have a potion available to him? Yes, he does. But Hitman, yeah, he's done enough. I feel like he's weathered this, because if you don't get like a hero kill and you invest all that mana and all that DPS and you don't get the hero kill, yeah, Orc just wins the fight. If he had gotten the blade, of course, this would have been a much different fight. Still, XiaoKai finds some more kills. Front's kind of fodder for the destroyers, though. Kodo has eaten a ghoul. TP is on the Lich. This Lich is kind of crazy. Oh, he got Claws +9 from his Expo as well. Oh, the stomp, though. And the TP was on the Lich. But there's no Raider. XiaoKai will be able to just run away. Lich comes back. Is there a Hex? There is a Hex, so XiaoKai's got to be careful. Even though there's a Destro, you can still lose a couple seconds you need to save that hero from the Hex, even if it gets devoured. Where's the next Raider? Should be already being in production, but it's not being built. And the Shade continues to find value. Hitman might still not be aware of that Shade, but XiaoKai might not be going forward too much longer. One thing XiaoKai does know, though, with the Shade is that he's always safe to take these risks. Okay, there it is. And gets the ward. Pay double for that kind of action normally. Okay, so map is going to be actually crept out. Yeah, we are going to be crept out at the 13-minute mark. XiaoKai ends up with the better hero levels, question mark. Doesn't Doesn't get Dark Ranger 3, so actually Hitman's gonna end up with the better hero levels. He's gonna have Blade 5 sooner. And Shadow 4 sooner. Boost both loss. D1 against 41. Shop should be built immediately again. Hitman needs a shop to hold this. By the way, Greater Mana was used in the last fight, in case you were wondering. Where's that shop, Hitman? You need to rebuild that sucker. Where is it? Without the shop, Hitman could certainly lose right here. Kodo doesn't get a Devour. This one will. Stompland's decent. Ghouls have been cleaned up. Shadowhunter with 2 heal waves left. But the coil, not dodged by the push of vulnerability. PC gets 3, Blade gets 5, Shadowrunner gets 4, Dark Ranger has been 3. Klein Shieldpad with the 20 gifters. Thank you, thank you. I'll read you guys' names out after this. You got a gift sub, make sure to thank him in the chat. Klein Shieldpad, the legend that's contributed so much to the prize pool this tournament, $100 each week for the last 3 weeks. Making this a $150 cup every week for these players. Making it worthwhile for players like XiaoKai to sign up, giving us grand finals like this. Shop forgotten about, but is now being built.
Town is under siege.
Coil Nova, and this is where the shop not being there comes into play. Potion pass, but Hitman, no heal waves, no way of healing his heroes. He crit though. Oh my god, the DK is just dead to a 260 crit. Hitman's got to keep his blade alive still though. Yeah, Hitman's done enough here. There's a Raider still. And that blade was out of control right when it needed to be. Hitman can just buy a tiny once the shop is up. He doesn't have the gold right now, but oh, what he should also do is run over to this shop and steal the push from vulnerability if he can. XiaoKai continues to go forward because he knows that Hitman can't really heal up too well. If only he had some foils left. But in Tavern Reviving, he doesn't. Kodo gets a skeleton. And now the shop is up. Now Hitman can continue to hold. Raider. Might as well just go for the statue at this point. With every attack, it could be a possible 260 crit, and then before you know it, your DK's dead. $288. Don't even know what that one was, but probably pretty high. And yeah, you got a TP out. Statue does go down. XiaoKai down to just 3 heroes. Almost literally, but he's building a statue. But he must have something else. A ghoul? 2 ghouls and a statue. That's what his supply is. And Hitman needs to just snag both potions of invulnerability and then buy a tiny Great Hall, and then he has won this game. Pretty much. XiaoKai has to consolidate, get ready for the tiny Great Hall, and do one final push into the tiny Great Hall. That's all he's got, I would say, at this stage. Again, XiaoKai with opportunities to win. Just like on Amazonia. But it's looking like 2-0 Hitman. These hero levels outrageous. The TC about to be 4, the Shadow about to be 5. Yeah, XiaoKai not too far behind hero-wise, but far enough behind. And the Blade now going to find a statue. And even a ghoul, maybe, if Hitman micros it perfectly. Just wants a statue. Who can blame him? Oh, shop again, gonna be the target. At least denies the tiny Great Hall, but XiaoKai, no town portal. A single push of vulnerability. And 2 coils is all he's got. Here comes Hitman. Nice silence. But the silence does not land on the Shadow Hunter. All 3 ghouls fall. PC gets 4. And 1 purge is going to mean a dead hero if Hitman can land it. For now, just cleaning up the ghouls. A-bomb coming out, by the way, for XiaoKai. Only thing that won't get 2-shot by the blade, I suppose, at this stage. Oh, another ghoul caught out. Level 5 on the Shadow Hunter. Only the blade had some mana to windwalk to the front. And blade, yeah, so close. Like, so few attacks. 300 even crit. And GG is called 2-0 for Hitman. And he makes the blade work. Hitman, we'll see. Can he get the 3-0? Honestly, did not expect it. If he does get the 3-0. Will be Eversong in map number 3. Blade Storm soon? I don't think we would have seen Blade Storm, unfortunately. I don't think we would have seen it. Not the most impactful ultimate versus Undead. Well, you can't be silenced out of it. That's one thing. Just waiting on XiaoKai to join. And then we'll see. A lot of options for XiaoKai here. Lich expansion. Dreadlord even. DK. Head Fiends, DK Ghouls. He's shown he plays both those so far, but add in the expansion possibilities, and there's a lot more build orders for Hitman. It's going to be... If it is Farseer, then I was asking the question on Amazonia of, is it going to be that 2 barracks immediate Tiny Great Hall on tier 3 style that we've seen recently? Which I'm expecting in a standard game. If XiaoKai just plays Ghouls and Hitman just plays Farseer Heroes, I'd expect that immediate Tiny Great Hall build. We'll see, though. Eversong. Could be the final map of the day, everybody. It would be sad to see it. Be a quick grand final. Oh, XiaoKai picked the wrong race. Got a rehost. Oh. Oh, and now the game bugged. And my game crashed. You should learn the power of the Horde on guitar. That's a wicked song, dude. I love that. I love that song, man. That was actually like Blizzard employees, wasn't it? That formed a metal band. Pretty sick. Artosis with the rate of 1,047. Thank you so much, Artosis. Good to see you. I'm sorry I was not there to play Fall Guys with you. I'm sorry that my internet died. Sorry. Well, it wasn't the internet. It was the power, really. I live on an island in the middle of a forest in Canada. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a pleasure, though. It was a pleasure meeting you. Briefly, albeit. And thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry. Our bot just bans everyone for everything. You can't say anything in this chat. You can't say anything in this chat. I'm sorry. You can't say anything. But what I can say is thank you, and I appreciate you guys. Welcome back to Warcraft. We cast Warcraft 3. And sometimes play Fall Guys. But when we're not playing Fall Guys, you bet we're casting Warcraft. And right now we're in the grand finals of a weekly cup that we have here every Wednesday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. Or what, like 4 p.m. in Hawaii? Something like that. Right now, my boy Hitman from America is up 2-0 against a Chinese undead player named XiaoKai in this best of 5. The winner gets $100, the loser gets $50. We're hoping for some more games here, I'll be honest. We're hoping for some more games. But we'll see if Hitman can get the clean sweep for the US of A. Map number 3 is Eversong. We're about to jump in. Right? Dun 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 dun. Now. Here's Hitman in the bottom right. In the upper left, here's XiaoKai. Going for a ghoul opener again. Yeah, we do have a 90-second delay as well, in case you're wondering. Because everyone in Warcraft are a bunch of cheaters! Sorry. Death Knight coming out. And Farseer this time around for Hitman. So will we finally get the Farseer Hunter versus Ghoul sort of matchup that I was hoping for in at least game 1? Because I do want to see that immediate Tiny Great Hall on Tier 3 into 2 Barracks Headhunter thing that Hitman's been playing a lot recently, that we've seen Soen play, that we've seen Lin play. Where's Cruncher? Cruncher unfortunately does not play, but you know, Cruncher and Hitman here in the bottom right were rivals for quite a while. The two top American players, they went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until eventually Cruncher won the regional finals, which he holds over Hitman's head to this day. Yeah, in case you're wondering, yeah, Elf is Protoss. And then Orc is the truly skilled race, so, you know, Terran if I'm pandering, of course. Which I do pander. Kind of a specialty of mine, actually. So Death Knight, Ghouls, and the Farseer. Fast tech, that means straight harass. That means it's all about denying the creeps from XiaoKai's Death Knight. If he can get any last hits, Hitman with his Farseer is going to be good, because if not, XiaoKai's going to have level 3 in pretty much no time. And this Trapper almost goes to Hitman, but so far just the experience for the Acolyte. And XiaoKai will get the entirety of that creep camp. Is this Reforged? We are technically in Reforged, but these are the old school graphics. That's what we cast on. Carson equal a villa. Who is a villa? Who is a villa now, Duck? Who is that? Now you can see the knoll over the little fence there. And Hitman didn't get that last hit. Or did he just get 2 skeletons? No, he's only gotten 2 skeletons. Make that 3 so far. So no last hits. But XiaoKai cannot coil last hit these skeletons, so it might be more difficult to secure the experience. But no, he'll still get that. Has the aura now, making surrounds more of a possibility. Make that 4 skeletons for Hitman. And this last hit does go the way of Hitman, so he does deny at least further progress towards level 3. And that's the last of the Rod of Necromancy. And actually, little fumbly bumbly butterfingers XiaoKai here, just leaving the skeletons behind. This one's going to get surrounded. Oh, Headhunter. Should be surrounded. There's no excuse for him to let this Headhunter get away. There we go. With the aura, of course, you need to at least get one of these kills early on. You're going to make it worth it to go this aggressive on the map. Yes, and let the argument as to which race equals which race, Warcraft to StarCraft, commence. Okay, now Tier 2 about to be reached for XiaoKai. And for Hitman, of course, he's going to be slightly ahead tech-wise. And oh, almost around. He's probably not going to be building a bestiary. Like I said, this is most likely going to be an immediate Tiny Great Hall at Tier 3 into 2 Barracks Headhunters. This is what Hitman's been playing a ton when he's up against Ghouls. And we'll see if XiaoKai has enough experience undead against this build order, because, of course, he's been playing Orc almost exclusively recently. So We'll see if he knows the answer. Or if anyone knows the answer. It's kind of a new build order, really. Dark Ranger second is going to be good. But Death Knight level 3 is, like, so far away. So far away. Too far away, I might add. Ring of Regen, the best item in the entire game, in case you're wondering. Shadowhunter will get some serious progress. Farseer attacked, I think, a skeleton there. No, he just killed a critter. Hitman loves killing critters, in case you're wondering. Okay. Can he creep this camp? This is a tricky camp to creep. But Peter Piper could peck a pick of pickled peppers, so XiaoKai will do just that. And 3 ghouls is all it takes. And he'll be level 3 Death Knight after this as well, but will he get creep jacked? Oh, if the DK was 3, he could just kill the Shadowhunter straight up right now, but he's not going to have the XP. And now the Dark Ranger. Chain Lightning. Oh, one more auto attack and Chain Lightning and that guy's dead. Oh, maybe one more auto attack. Just one more. Just one more. Okay, he's not going to reach. But the Death Knight gets surrounded. And this is going to be a town portal, possibly, or is Hitman trapped in here with him? Oh, Shadowhunter. Gonna get away. So both players at risk of losing their second heroes there, but neither do. Hitman will get the remnants of this camp, which is good for both his heroes. Okay, tier 3 is reached. Now we're gonna see Hitman run straight over, get the Tiny Great Hall, and plop it down right here, most likely. +1 armor for the ghouls? Get out of town with that. See if XiaoKai can find a timing. He's gonna be tier 3 soon. He has Lich, get his orb. Get cool Frenzy. And I guess Destro form and go, go, go. And Shredder as well as Tiny Great Hall. And then we're soon going to see a second barracks come down for Hitman. And then he's literally just going to build Headhunters, Berserkers, until he either wins or loses the game. In other words, he's turning into a gateway man with this second base. PK Penitent of Energy, level 3. Dark Ranger just around the corner from level 3. And this Lich will grab Orb. And then XiaoKai might have to push. He might just have to go. He's 42 supply, but he might just have to go because the Expo's already mining. And they get Sobi Mask as well. Both have greater mana. Of course, going to be better for XiaoKai. And do we have the second barracks yet? Not yet? Really? Surprised by that. And that Shredder also means the Hitman doesn't have to rebuild any peons, and he can still get all the upgrades he wants, notably +3 attack, probably, as early as he can. Control Regen, a luxury that you can't normally afford. Okay, goes for the red. Okay, the Hitman, I'm starting to think Hitman forgot his second barracks at this point. Where is it? Oh, he's going to have to build it over here because you only have 2 extra peons. Okay, committing hard for the red camp. Gets Helm of Valor. But is he going to lose the Dark Ranger? No, TP passed. And Coils the Ghoul to save it. Nova? No. Oh, he does still get the kill on the Berserker, though. Ghouls can get armor? I didn't even know. Yeah, true. Yeah, okay, there's the barracks. Yeah. But still kind of late. Still kind of late. Just because he didn't have the peons. And bestiary. Okay. XiaoKai, he must know about this expansion. There's no way. He doesn't see a Raider, doesn't see a TC yet, doesn't see a Kodo yet. There's no way he doesn't know this expansion's mining. Is Mass Header and Kodo the meta for Orc vs Undead? Yes, it currently is. This is sort of a new build order, going for the expansion right at tier 3 and going into 2 barracks headhunters. This is kind of a new build order, I'd say the last maybe less than 2 months, which in Warcraft is not, you know, like a pretty new strategy. We play the same strats for 10 years. So this is pretty new, but the headhunter thing and the Kodo thing and the raider thing and the Farseer thing is not too new. Very aggressive Town Pearl. Second Acolyte falls, and TP's traded. Hitman gets out of there losing nothing. And now Hitman can just break upkeep, and there he goes. Straight to 57 supply, the 72 supply burrow on the way.
A player's forces are
XiaoKai still has a chance here, especially with these items, but he needs to take a fight, and he needs to do some damage in like the next 30 seconds, or else Hitman's going to be 70 supply. And XiaoKai's not even going to have the gold to be able to break upkeep. It's Bone Chimes, by the way. That's one for the shop. I guess it's all right for the ghouls. But, I mean, the ghouls are kind of just fodder at this stage, as we can see right here. One Berserker falls, one ghoul traded. Going to be a favorable trade for the undead in this situation. 2 headhunters for 2 ghouls so far. Kodo got an eat, right? Just a skeleton. Still 55 against 44, and Hitman has closer reinforcements. Kodo falls. Almost all the ghouls have fallen, but the Destros are still in the air. Stomp lands on the heroes. But at this stage in the fight, the undead can turn things around because all they need is their 3 heroes, and they can do a lot of damage, especially once the orc runs out of mana. But Hitman has really a long ways to go before he runs out of mana. Particularly on Shadowhunter right now, with that Sobi mask. 2 now in the Torn Chieftain. Oh, and the Orb purges the Destro out of position. Oh, and the Miscoil. Oh, no. And Hitman, I think, is cleaning this up 3-0. 34 against 47 supply, and the expansion to the back plus 3 is about to be online for the Berserkers. And look at the production. XiaoKai can barely afford a statue, and Hitman's building 3 units at once. There's a stomp, there's a surround, and there's no fighting out of this one, I'm afraid. Oh, maybe there is, actually. Maybe I lied. Maybe I lied. Nope, he replaces the bottom part of the surround, and the DK will fall. And now the Dark Ranger's surrounded. A lot of skeletons. Hitman's losing a lot of units for these hero kills, but he's still going to get the Dark Ranger in the end. And it's just a Lich against the world. The Hex. Now the Lich will die. Even before the Potion of Vulnerability, DK back, and GG is called at 3-0. Hitman in the Grand Finals. Nice try to XiaoKai. Nice try. Props for signing up. Props for playing. What time is it in China anyway, right now? Early? Oh no, it's 1 p.m. But that also means this cup started for him at actually a pretty reasonable time. So yeah. Hopefully he signs up again in the future. Gets second place. That's 50 buckers. And 100 buckers for Hitman. Of course, points for the end-of-season tournament, which don't have all the info in the world on, but we'll be talking more about that in the future. I believe it's after 12 cups? Something like that. Where's that map? Is it not on here? We'll just call that springtime. There we go, 3-0. All right. Here were the games for the day. See, too many games. It was like one game and we were already in the quarterfinals. It was like super quick, at least for that Sonic vs. Hipposaur quarterfinal. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Appreciate you guys watching. If you're new here, please make sure to follow the stream. We do Warcraft, a lot of Warcraft. Every day we do Warcraft. Generally, because I know a lot of these raiders are going to be North American viewers, probably. Really, really early in Europe right now. But a lot of the time, it's on European hours. So it'll be at like 3 a.m. PST, 6 a.m. EST. That's, of course, unless you're here on Wednesdays and Fridays, which Wednesdays at 5 p.m. PST, I'll be casting this cup, and on Fridays at 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST, I cast another weekly cup, which is more Euro-based. But if you are in a good time zone for catching European tournaments, you can go to back2warcraft.com to see your schedule, which I'll show you right now. If you want to see more Warcraft. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. PST, 17 CET, there's Creepjack, which is a German show. And then on Friday, we have a show match of pretty much two of the greatest players of all time, Happy versus TH, but at 3 a.m. PST. But again, if you're in a good time zone, you can check it out. And then more on Friday, weekly cup on Friday. Look at all the content. Saturday, Do Be Ancient Wonders. Sunday, Do Be Ancient Wonders. Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Wednesday, of course, we'll have this again. So there's content pretty much every day of the week on this channel. So if you're one of the Raiders, please give us a follow. Check it out. Much appreciated. Oh. And also big shout out to Client Shieldpad for the 20 gifties. Very, very nice of you. Make sure to thank him if you got one. And also thank him for contributing to the prize pool of not just this cup, but the last 3 cups. And also War 3 Champions prize pool. And also, I think, the Back to Warcraft weekly prize pool. He's contributed a ton to keep these cups a running. Appreciate you, Client Shieldpad. I think that's it. Did we do it? Yeah. Shout out to the sponsor of the stream, CORSAIR. Exclamation point CORSAIR in the chat. They do headsets, they do keyboards, they do mouse pads, they do lights, they do cameras. If you check it out, Elgato, they do heat sinks, they do fans, they do chairs, they do hats, they do t-shirts, they do t-shirts. They do pretty much everything. I use pretty much all their stuff. Their lights. Green screens, they do green screens, you need green screen. They do stream decks. That's how I do this. Whoa! Stream deck from Elgato, which is also CORSAIR. Very, very wicked. So exclamation point CORSAIR in the chat. You can also check out exclamation point Huel. That's Huel. You see it above my head right now. If you want something delicious in the morning that gives you everything you need, everything your body needs, you can check out Huel. Don't need to have it in the morning. You can have it whenever you want. Exclamation point Huel. And also, as it changes above me, oh, right there. Exclamation point Holy in the chat for all your energy gaming needs. I use it before I work out too, though. You don't just need to use it for gaming. It can give you energy, and they also have delicious iced tea flavors. Green apple. Definitely recommend that. So check out our beautiful sponsors there. And that's that. Oh, I got linked something, but do I want to? 1 sec. Let me pull this up. Oh, there's a lot to read. I'll tell you guys about this next Wednesday. I'll have to read up on this. Of course, you can check out the different ways to support us, other than just checking out our sponsors at Back to Warcraft. As I struggle to type out our own /support, Back to Warcraft /support, which will bring you here. Blam! You can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/back-to-warcraft. You can Twitch sub, YouTube membership, which is pretty much a Twitch sub, but on YouTube, direct donations, crypto. I mean, it's not worth anything anyway nowadays. I know I lost a ton. We got merch, we got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got mugs. CORSAIR, Holy Energy, Huel, and Opera GX, exclamation point Opera in the chat as well. You can check out their beautiful browser. We get $2 per download, so check them out. It's definitely worthwhile to check out as well. Insup in the chat. Good to see you. Hope to see you signing up one of these days, okay? Hope to see you, okay? Rooting for you. And that's it. Did I do it? Did I forget anything? There's so much to talk about at the end of streams nowadays. I think that's it. Thank you for the raid again. Thank you for the gift subs again. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. I hope you guys sign up again. There'll be a new bracket very, very soon. At any point, you can come in here and type exclamation point NALUL in the chat, and that'll link you to the bracket where you can sign up. Or you can go to nalul.backtowarcraft.com. You can sign up. And I'll see you guys on Friday, 10 a.m. PST. 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST, or 7 p.m. CET for the Back to Warcraft Weekly. Until then, bye-bye.